We're to look at an epic game by Tal and Swayton back in 1969, and we're going to travel through time and actually kind of fast forward till we get to the move of all moves, followed by another incredible move. It was a Sicilian defense, and then as you can see, it's kind of, you know, a normal game. Bishop takes knight, but both sides are even in material. And knight to e5. So I want you to think about what's your next move if you're Tal. What's the next move right here? You got the move? You ready? Boom! There it is. Now, this knight has left the stables. He is all up in your grill. He's jumped over the fence, and he is a big problem. You're going to have to deal with him. So the pawn can't take because he's pinned down by the queen. It's threatening the queen over here, which would put the king in check, and then kind of take the rook, and it's threatening to put the king in check over here. So really, the next move played is you have to take the knight, right? You have to take the knight. So he takes the knight. Bishop takes pawn. Now, what's your next move if you're white, if you're Tal? Now, black played the move pawn to g6, okay? So think about what your next move is if you're white. You got the move? You ready? Tal played the devastating move, the killer. Boom! Queen to e5, taking the knight, sacrificing himself. What's going on here? Can you see it? Do you see what's about to happen? Do you see what's going on here? Okay, well, let's take a look. So black takes queen, and then boom, check. And Swayton resigns because he didn't want the entire world to see this. If he moves to the right, boom, checkmate with the bishop. Too easy. Let's say he moves to the left, d8, get a queen, put the king in check, knight takes, rook comes down, puts the king in check, double check with the bishop going to f5, and then the discovery check from the rook at d2. Boom! Okay, so he really only has one move at this point, which is c6, and then boom again. Look at the pieces just watching over everything, and he only has one move. Move the knight, and then the knight is pinned. We could just take the knight right now and say check. You could take the rook and then take the knight on the very next move. I mean, it's just ugly from here. Okay, it's over from there. So let's take a look at the last move, d7. And a little bit different how we get there, but we end up at the same result. We hit him with the double check. You hit him with the check again. Actually, go ahead and take the knight this time. Check. Keep moving over. Check again. And then if you see, look at the bishops right there still watching that. And then the rook's giving the check. Check again. Check again. The queen's involved. I mean, it's ugly. One thing that you really want to try to do in your chess games, and you can take away from this sick move by Tal, players often overlook protected squares. Even grandmasters overlook protected squares from time to time. So protected square is something where this square right here is protected because the bishop can take, the pawn can take. So they're not really looking at these squares as much. You could kind of sneak in there, okay, for an epic move like that. That's a protected square. And then the bomb diggity, which is really the setup for the move of all moves right here. If you like this move, go ahead and click the like button. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. Subscribe to this channel for more great chess videos. Thanks for watching. And bam! Queen sacrifice.
Unbelievable move by Bobby Fischer.
Evan putting the king in check and sacrifices another piece, sacrifices 3 pieces of arm, sacrifices his other knight, but then boom, drops the bomb on him. Checkmate.